Let's find the rest of the Grey Reliquaries before that Coven Witch can harvest them. Even if I'm wrong about their purpose, it's obvious the Reliquaries are important to the Coven. For that reason alone, we need to destroy them.
You could not stop the Hero Storm, and you cannot stop me.
It's all in your head. Keep fighting.
These things won't bring my people back. But the same goes for the Grey Host.
I really don't like your odds. I never used to fight this much, until I met you.
That's done. Now let's check on the Jarl. Her hall is right up the hill.
Vec, I hope you're watching.
Stay back! Don't make me! Oh, you're not one of the witches or their monsters. I thought this was the end for me. I barely have the strength left to conjure a light breeze. Wait a moment. Is that Princess Svanna? I'm Magister Fidelia. I serve Jarl Ulfrin as her court mage. I've been fending off witches, vampires, and these crazed villagers since the chaos started. There was a storm. Definitely magical in nature. It turned our own people against us. I'm not sure. I sent the Jarl into the cellar when the storm began. when I still thought it was just a bad storm. Please, go downstairs. Make sure the Jarl is safe. Carthold will be lost without her. The cellar. Jarl Orfwen is in the cellar. Make sure that she's all right.
Jarl Orfwen! No! I need to get...
They're coming for us.
Please, recover the crown of Carthold. We can't leave it down here. I'm sorry, Fidelia. Jarl Ulfwen, she's...
That's the Carthold crown. Jarl Ulfwen's gone, then? I failed her. Harrowstorm? Is that what you call what happened here? Why I didn't turn into a monster is a mystery. Wait. The Hold soldiers clashed with Reachman scouts a few days ago. They brought back these medallions the scouts were wearing. Yes. I was preparing to study the enchantments I detected upon it when the Harrowstorm struck. I guess I slipped it into my pocket without really thinking about it. Could this be some sort of protection against the storm?
Garthwatch is gone. No people, no Jarl. The seat of the entire hold. Wiped out. Just like that. I have to get my father to take action! I need to get back to the Eversnow and gather the survivors. Take them to Solitude, where they'll be safe. At least as safe as we can make them. Then I have to have a serious talk with my father. I'll make him listen to me, damn it, no matter what! Return to Solitude. Find Lyris and meet me in the Blue Palace. I have a room upstairs that we can use. We need to come up with a plan. Something that will help me convince my father to act. Magister Fidelia, as the highest-ranking official remaining from the court of Carthold, I need you to come to Solitude.
Of course, Princess Svanna. I'll help you convince the High King. I feel fine, Princess. My spells will get us to Solitude, of that I swear.
I guess this is a fight now. I didn't kill them to run away. Well, now I guess it won't. Maybe they should try that. I'll work with the others, but I do not trust them.
Another day, another infernal harrow storm.
Come on, you brainless cur! This way!
They're worse than drunkards after the mead hall closes.
Shh! Don't mock the cursed! You'll call a hex down upon us!
Glad to see you're alive and well. I was getting worried with all the herald they've been bringing into the city. They've been taking them to the Temple of the Divines in Castle Dour. I suppose it's really the only place to care for them in their condition. Jarl Redharn gave him an earful the moment we entered the Blue Palace. Nord politics. It's a wonder to behold. One step removed from a barroom brawl. I'm disappointed they didn't start slugging each other, but it worked out in the end. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We're running out of time and we still don't fully understand what we're facing out there. Hey, where's the princess? Tell me you didn't lose Svanna in Carthwatch.
There's an urgent task for you. Comrade, I have an urgent message for you. Guildmaster Sees All Colors would like to see you as soon as possible. She said the journal has revealed something about the Vivicis, whatever that is. She awaits you at the guild hall. You can find her in the hall in Mournhold, comrade. May the Eight protect you. No idea. Word around the hall is that she's been working day and night on some mysterious project. I've even seen some Mage's Guild scribes wandering around the place. Strange.
assassins tried to kill the High King. They murdered Queen Gerhild.
Our poor king must be devastated. The princess, too.
What do you want?
Where's that half-witted walker? He's trying to skeeve out of the deal.
The Svanna I know would leave all this bother behind. Come back to the troll and let the royalty deal with this.
I am the royalty, Mog. It's time I started acting like it. Welcome to the princess's chamber, my friend. I don't remember the last time I spent more than a few moments in here. Anyway, Jarl Redharn and Magister Fridelia are here, giving my father an earful. Thanks for helping me at the holds. No, but we saved Morthal, and stopped the Coven from getting the Grey Reliquaries at Carthwatch. And we brought the Hold leaders here. All of that matters. Take this. We return to find that my father is finally doing something about the Coven threat. But it's not enough. Extra patrols and rounding up the Herald is all well and good. But what we really need is a defense against the Harrow Storms. Unfortunately, we've only recovered a few of the medallions. And Magister Fridelia hasn't determined what enchantment the medallions use to provide their protection. We need another solution. Right, Lyris mentioned that. Coincidentally, a courier delivered a message for you from Dusktown. I never heard of the place, but she said it was sent by someone named Fenorian. Is that your scholar? Read the message and let's see if he'll help us. Take the message from the table, then see if you can convince Fenorian to join us. Maybe with his help we can devise a defense against the storms. I'll stay here and continue to annoy my father until he gives this threat the attention it deserves. You forget that I have help now. My father might be able to ignore me, but he'll have a harder time dismissing a Jarl and the court mage. It's funny. I would have thought he'd be happy to see me finally take an interest in politics. I don't care about his approval, but I'd like to earn his respect. With Mother gone, we're both going to have to work harder to keep our kingdom running. It will be easier if we find a way to get along.
I've had just about enough of this.
Dusktown. I wonder what Fenn's found that led him back down there. Does his message give any indication of where we can find him? The settlement isn't big, but it's not exactly small either. Well, that's a start. You know, I never imagined I'd be working alongside a vampire, let alone one I respect. With all the leeches we've already had to kill, it's nice to see another side. Fenn's different. You go on ahead. I need to get my axe sharpened before I go back down into Blackreach. I'll catch up with you in Dusktown.
This is the only love he ever gets.
It warms my heart to see Queen Gerhild's daughter stepping out from her father's shadow. After the stories I heard, I expected to find a drunk and a wastrel. So far, she appears to be neither of these things. I'll make Svargrim listen if it kills me.
It feels strange representing a hold that may no longer exist. Still, I have seen the results of these Harrow storms up close. I'll do everything in my power to save our kingdom. The next time Svanna speaks to her father, I'll be right by her side.
Counseling others requires the patience of a mountain and a great deal of empathy. This holds greater truth when speaking to Svargrim these days.
What?
Why do I have to do this?
Let me get this straight. The king was poisoned, and an Argonian saved him by entering his dreams?
That's because you chose to talk to me, and many do not. Let me gift you with information. People often choose not to see beggars, so it's no surprise I've noticed more smuggling happen around Solitude. Perhaps soon I'll even know why.
After spending time here in Solitude learning more about Nord stone art, I hope to find Blackreach someday. The Dwemer called it Falzar Dundeen. Saying that name took less practice than many other Dwemer place names. Give it a try.
Is that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
I really don't like your odds. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All those people disappeared and the Overseer was behind it all along? That's terrible.
Secret deals with witches and vampires. What's this world coming to?
What do you want?
Hey, partner. Glad I found you. Now let's get Fen and return to the Blue Palace. Fen, you in here? Let's look around. Fen never struck me as a messy person. Could there have been a struggle here? Burnt papers. Someone was trying to hide something. Burnt journal pages, Fen's flask, and a strange old key. All found among clear signs of a struggle. But other than what's in the flask, we didn't see any blood. That means Fen was probably taken alive. The key looks dwarven to me, and the notes mention a dwarven tower. They could be connected. The notes also indicate that Fen was going to meet with someone named Edyar east of the Dusktown Bridge. You start there, and I'll check with the locals. We have no idea who Edyar is, or who took Fen for that matter. It could be this Ashen Lord we heard mentioned, or maybe the Icereach Coven. The question is, why take Fen at all? Why not just kill him? Does he have information they need? More than likely. If they want to get information out of him, death might be preferable to whatever tortures they have planned. Let's get to it. You find this Edyar, and I'll see if the locals saw what happened here.
The miners always talk about how dangerous Blackreach is. They forget the true value of it. This place is freedom, hidden from the watchful eyes of society. We can be whoever we want, and live as we please.
Sod off. This is my patch of ground. You don't listen too well, do you? All right. Talk fast and tell me why I shouldn't rip out your throat. The silk shirt kept notes? Of course he did. And where is Fëanorian? He's late, and he still hasn't compensated me for the information I gave him. I need that key! Missing? Probably taken by the same bastard that has my packmates, Exarch Singalis. Fëanorian said he could provide a key to unlock their chains, if I told him about the experiments performed on us. If you can get that key, I'll tell you more. Hircine's fetid breath, that's it! Look, I managed to escape from Singalis' tower, but my packmates are still chained up in the Lightless Hollow. Use that key to set them free. Then, I'll tell you how to find Fëanorian. The Lightless Hollow lies to the east, and Hircine's claws. Who is that tall woman?
Stand down. I'm a friend.
My packmates are in a work camp on the Lightless Hollow's west side. That's the big cavern to the east. You need that key to unlock the special chains that bind them. Fëanorian really wanted to figure out what Singalis was doing to my pack. He studied my wounds, took some fluids, and went back to get that key. He never told me where he found it. Just that he'd set my pack free if I told him everything I know. He's probably in Singalis' experimentation chamber. I clawed my way out of there. It nearly killed me. I can tell you how to get inside, but you have to free my packmates first. Do that for me, and I'll help you find Fëanorian. What else would you call them? My family? We're bound by a curse that makes us closer than any blood relatives. You find the pack and you stick together, or you die. Simple as that. I'm not leaving them in the hands of that insane Exarch. We're werewolves, all right? Do I have to spell it out for you? Look, Singalis captured us. Keeps us prisoner with chains of dwarven design. Only that key can set my pack free. I was lucky, but that kind of luck doesn't happen a second time. Singalis' helper made a mistake. Forgot to lock the chains when I was brought back after one of my treatments. I can still feel the fire from when the needle pierced my skin. My blood flowing into his vials and beakers. It wasn't pleasant.
None of the locals really wanted to talk. One or two admitted to seeing Fen, but no one witnessed any kind of disturbance at his lodgings. At least, no one saw anything they were willing to tell me about. Is this Edyar? Does he know anything? Why is everything so complicated in this part of Skyrim? Alright, so tell me, what did Fen agree to do for our half-naked friend over there? Packmates? Edyar is a werewolf? Pfft, this just keeps getting better and better. So I take it you know how you want to deal with this particular situation?
it right.
They're coming for us.
Headache. Dead bodies. Thank you, I think.
You know, I like to think I'm agreeable. Trouble brewing here. Stay alert.
They're conjuring something.
Yes, rage against the storm. Let your vigor seep away. Enjoy our might.
Doing this? All right. I guess we're doing this.
Your comrade, the reliquary is prepared. Exchange nears completion. Enjoy your freedom from oblivion. The answer of all. The exchange is complete. Our harvest begins. filled. This reliquary is filled. The exchange! A bountiful harvest. The exchange is complete. They answer the call. The offerings. Enjoy your freedom from oblivion. Our harvest begins. More souls! More! Another fruitful harvest. The exchange! This reliquary is nearly filled. Enjoy your accomplishments in this world. The reliquary is prepared. Even die knowing you will serve a greater purpose. This reliquary is filled. It has begun. Nears completion. prepared. Nears completion. Step forward and join your comrades in this. Were you expecting something more for your efforts than splinters and pain? You cannot quell the storm. This reliquary is nearly filled. This reliquary is filled. Begins. Come, fools! Enjoy your freedom from oblivion. It has begun. join your comrades in this world.